get a phone call from John?
Wasn't it when you were on the plane? When we were leaving St. Louis? Isn't that when this all happened?
No, well, I mean, it was about a month ago. I got a letter saying you need to come up with a payment plan to pay this money back. And so it culminated with me realizing that attorney's fees were going to surpass the amount of money he was seeking. And
regardless of whether you are innocent or guilty, right. Or yes, okay.
Because I've been down that road before. I lost a lot of money in legal fees. So I also know the mental anguish that goes along with a lawsuit. So
yes.
Even though it's not warranted, I offered to pay John the exact amount that he wanted. But he turned the deal down because he didn't want to sign a mutual non-disparagement agreement. And that's standard in most settlements. And that's where you say you're not going to talk badly about someone. So
he wouldn't agree to that.
No.
But he's a private person.
It's frustrating because now my hands are tied. And my hands are tied right now. What am I supposed to do? Say, here's all this money that you claim that I owe you. Mm-hmm. And go ahead, say whatever you want about me. Like, no, I can't. You can't. My attorney said I can't let you
right.
do that. So I have to now go to trial. And, that's a lot.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of What the F with Sunny LaRue. I'm also known as a professional martini drinking blogger. I'm back again with another episode, and we're going to talk about another lawsuit. Excuse me, yet another lawsuit, y'all. Yes, you know how we do it here. But before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss out on breaking news, updates, recaps, and more. It is the freest and easiest way to support the channel. And if you like to follow me on social media, you can do that too. I'm on all platforms. My handle is @SunnyLaRue17 or simply Google Sunny LaRue 17. All of my social media links, including my website and the podcast will populate, and you can follow me through those means. Now, let's get into this lawsuit because y'all not going to believe the shenanigans of this all. And this man is just pathetic, in my opinion. You and I are going to talk about it. Well, we are back to discuss another lawsuit. Yes. This one is kind of disgusting, though, to be truthfully honest with you. He's a little piglet. That's all I got to say about this man. And his new girlfriend that he got rocking now, she's a piglet too. And bravo, they're pigs too for encouraging all this nonsense. Pigs. So, Real Housewife star of Orange County, Shannon Beador, not having a good year so far. She was just recently in a DUI situation. And she could have lost her life or unlived someone else, but luckily she just did some property damage. And so she took care of what she needed to take care of in that case. And then she had, well, before that, her and that Tamrat. I'm sorry, Tamara, but you are a rat. The Tres Amigas fell apart. And so Tamara and that Nat Teddy, both of them. You know what? I don't even know why you guys bring Tamara back, to be honest with you. She's, to me, I haven't watched The Real Housewives. I watched it this past season, okay? To see how Tamara treated her friend that she brought on the show, Jen. And she lived up to her trashiness. Yes, she lived up to that. She did. She trashed her friend. She threw a napkin in Jen's face. Now, let me tell you something. Right now, lambs. I'm telling you something right now. I don't know how these people can be on a show and someone throw a drink on you, throw a napkin on you, spit on you, throw a purse at you, throw anything at you, try to hit you. I'm telling you now. Well, I guess this is why I'm not on a reality TV show. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I shopped a reality TV show. I did. About my family. Because I come from a large family. It's 6 of us. 2 boys and 4 girls. And I'm the youngest. And my family, my siblings, are crazy. Okay? I'm crazy too. And then I have cousins who are equally crazy. And then I have nieces who are over the top crazy. And then I have a nephew who's just out there. I love him, but he's out there. Then we have the great grands, my babies, who are they're just lovable, but they're crazy too. And I did a treatment for my family dynamic, and I shopped it, and it landed. It landed. I kid you not. It landed. What had happened was my sisters were like, no. Cowards. They're like, no. I mean, I even had my late Aunt Jimmy in on it. God rest her soul. Her and Aunt Lily. She's still alive. The only one left out of my mom's siblings. And Aunt Jimmy was just as wild as we are. Wilder. Y'all would have loved her. I know you guys would. You would love Aunt Lily too, because she's a queen of shade. But everybody said no. And my Aunt Lily goes, my Aunt Jimmy goes, y'all not gonna be throwing, this is how she talk, y'all not gonna be throwing no drinks up in my face. I was like, I hear you, because ain't nobody gonna be throwing no drinks in my face either, let alone yours, because I wouldn't let that happen. But anyway, my point is this. I don't know how anyone could sit there and throw something at somebody, pour drinks on them and stuff, and not expect a back. Okay? And Tamara is notorious for that. Excuse me. Notorious for trashing people. So if she can't be loyal to her own friend Shannon, what makes you think she can be loyal to anybody else? And Tamara goes on a rampage when Shannon got into the situation, and Jeff Lewis called Tamara out on it, and that Nat, who's desperately trying to get back in front of the camera on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Kyle Richards. You're not one of my favorites. But stop trying to feed Teddy the Nat down our throat. We had enough of her. If anybody was to come back, I'd rather have Notorious RINNA come back with all her toxicity. I'd rather have her come back than the Nat. Okay? So stop shoving it down our throat, because we don't want her. That's why she's over there at that podcast with Tamara. The Tamrat. We don't want her. And Teddy, don't bother me. Don't be like Diana Jenkins going after one of our fellow vloggers, Miss Philly Diva. Don't be like that. And thank God for Philly Diva. Hey, shout out to Philly Diva. Philly Diva. She is so awesome. She 2 years ago, she was going at it with Diana Jenkins. I know this is about Shannon. We're going to get into it in a minute. But she was going toe to toe, and Diana Jenkins stuck her mouth in her foot. And we just talked about Diana Moneybag Jenkins on the Elton John and Madonna feud video, and I'm going to leave a link in the description box for that. And y'all can check that out too if you haven't already. And it was like, girl, you talking about, you want me as a villain? Here I am. No. Sit there and be the villain. This is how you do it. I'm going to tell you how to do it. I'm going to do it like Franz Ferdinand said in their song, Villain. I'll leave a link to that song in the description box too, because that's a badass song. And if I had a theme song, that would be my theme song. If I had a coming out song, that would be my coming out song as the biggest badass villain. Because in it says, I don't care if I'm your villain. I see it in your eyes that you're making me to be your villain, and I love it. I'll leave it. And the lyrics. It's one of my favorite songs from Franz Ferdinand. So she's trying to get back on the show. The Nat. Okay? The Nat. No. But if Tamara can't be loyal to Shannon, she can't be loyal to Vicky. She's not even loyal to the Nat. So, whatever. So Tamara comes out and says all these horrible things about Shannon and Shannon's time of despair. And now she's friends with the enemy, Alexis Barrino, whom she called Jesus Jugs. Now they're the best of friends. But Tamara got the assignment. She got the assignment. That's why they brought her back. I'm not watching this season. Because now Shannon's ex-boyfriend John Jensen, he's a piece of something. He just reeks of just stench. He reeks of it. He reminds me of Wade. What's her name? He was with Joe. Oh God, Gretchen. She's married to him now. They had a cute little kid, or the daughter. I'd rather see Gretchen come back. But Jesus Jugs, aka according to Tamara, is coming back in a big way, because she is now hooked up with John Jansen, who is Shannon Beador's ex-boyfriend. Okay, now what are you talking about? Well, where's the lawsuit? Well, he's suing Shannon for a facelift. You heard me. He's suing Shannon for a facelift, and he wants $75,000. Yeah. So the Real Housewives of Orange County star opened up to Jeff Lewis live on his XM radio show on Monday about a 5-figure lawsuit she's facing over money John Jansen allegedly lent to her for a facelift, and pointed out that Bellino is connected to it. Quote, I have 2 lawsuits. They both had Bellinos all around it. She said, interesting, isn't it? A bit. Okay. So, in 2019, Beador was awarded $138,000 in Bellino's then husband, Jim Bellino's defamation lawsuit against her, after she had initially been dismissed from the $1 million defamation suit against her and co-star Tamara Judd. See, now Alex and Tamara are the best. Alexis and Tamara are the best friends. Jesus Jugs. Beador, 60, wouldn't definitely say if she thought Alexa inspired Jans to file the suit, but acknowledged that it was very consequential. Okay, I don't know if she had anything to do with it. I really don't know. Jensen's attorney tells Page 6 is no connection between the lawsuit and Bellino. Mr. Jansen filed the lawsuit because it's apparent the only way he will be able to recover the money he loaned You know what? I'm not even going to get into this because this is disgusting. It's disgusting the way he treated Shannon, the way he was acting on the show. And that's just a little snippet, because keep in mind, when we were watching Real Housewives in Surf City here, it's all not, well, it's scripted, but it's broken down into, you know, a 22-minute show. So we're only seeing a portion of it. We're not seeing the big picture. We're not seeing the full picture of it, right? But from what we've seen, he's a little pricker. Okay, a pricker. Treating her like this, and then going to turn around and sue her. And now he's on the show, coming back on the show with Alexis, because now him and Alexis are in a relationship. But it was just noted that when he was on with Shannon, he didn't want to be a part of it, and she was fighting hard for that relationship. And I know she wasn't like an original member of Real Housewives. She came on, I think, was in season 4 or season 3 or 4, but she's been on the show a long time. Girl, where's your money? Why you need him to pay for your damn facelift? This is what I'm saying. A man does not make a woman, and a woman does not make a man. Girl, pay for your own stuff. Be like Beyonce. Yeah, I ride hard with JC, but I got my ducats dependent on him. And he knows that she's dependent on him. And he takes advantage of that, in my opinion. Allegedly, she has an alcohol problem. Allegedly. It has not been established. Something's going on because she got a DUI. It just stinks. It stinks. When he was with Shannon, he didn't want to be on the show. He didn't want to be mentioned. He didn't want to do this. He didn't want to do that. The producers was pushing her. Tamara was pushing her. And they eventually broke up because of the show. Now his ass is back on the show with Alexis and doing all this stuff. And the shady ass people of Bravo, the producers over there and the showrunner over there and stuff, is encouraging this stuff. Meanwhile, this woman, if she does in fact have a drinking problem, is now in the throes of whatever this is. Clearly cannot be good for your psyche, clearly cannot be good for your mental health. Shannon, get your ass off the show and go do your own thing. Let the show go. Now, what if she ends up drinking again and pushed over to the edge, and God forbid something seriously happened to her? Do you think any of them, Tamrat, cares? Do you think John will care? Do you think Alexis will care? Do you think Andy Cohen will give a rat's ass? Do you think the producers over at Bravo, you think they'll give a rat's ass? NBCU would, because that's a potential lawsuit, and they don't need no more lawsuit. It's disgusting. I hope he loses. She said she offered him some money because she didn't know what else to do. Girl, get smart. Get smart. Stop depending on these men. Depend on yourself. You depended on David, and look how that worked out. All the affairs, allegedly, that he had and everything. Treating you like Schnazzo, but treating her like crap. And she always getting these men that treat her like dirt. You're 60 years old. You're at the stage of your life where you don't need that crap. You don't need a man to make you. And she didn't need a facelift. Girl, what are you doing? What are you doing, Shannon? There's nothing wrong with your old face. Girl, stop. Get a life. Get a clue. Now you're in this situation because of this. And then look at him. You see him? He's the one that needs a facelift. If anybody needs a facelift, him. Why don't he go pay for it? No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say something. I'm going to drink on it. I'm drinking on it. I'm thinking it here. but I'm drinking on it here because I don't want to get in trouble. I'll reserve that for kitchen table talk between me and my friends. Sorry. Y'all ain't canceling me. I just got started. But anyway, yeah, so that's the lawsuit. $75,000 for and I don't even think that was the original. Hold on, she says, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Here's all the money that you claim that I owe you, and go ahead, say whatever you want. Say whatever you want about me. My attorney said I can't let you do that. I have to now go to trial, and that's a lot. Okay, so page 6 attained the lawsuit. The insurance broker claims she breached their oral contract and is committing promissory fraud by purposely not paying him back. What? In documents allege Beador would pay him back with interest, but after multiple alleged requests for repayment in 2023 and 2024, Jansen is now asking for the full $75,000 back plus accrued interest, costs, and reasonable attorney fees. The reality star, however, is arguing that the money was a gift. Jansen and Beador know it's not. Former relationship developed before RHOC cameras at the beginning of 2019, but they broke up in November of 2022 after filming season 17. He's been dating Bellino since the fall and has teased that they could be an engagement coming. Alexis, you're trash. Stop it. She's trash. Tama, you're trash. Jensen, you're a rat. And Shannon, get your head together. You're trash too. All of y'all trash. Ciao. This is a waste of time. Rich people's problems. And we're talking about it. Get a clue. Talking about as a gift. No. You signed a promissory note, girl. That trumps everything. Ain't no gift. It's a loan. Make an arrangement to pay this man back. I mean, you better hope you don't garnish your Bravo checks. Can you imagine? You owe him $75,000. And Bravo, payroll gets a note, a letter saying that this got to be taken out of her check before y'all issue, a direct deposit her check. Yeah, then you'd be like the regular people like me and you, huh, Lambs? And she'd be like us. When we begin, and y'all know you all be getting some of those notes. Y'all know you guys be getting some of those notes. I got some in the past. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I got some in the past. I'm looking at my paycheck stubs like, well, where's the money? Because it's not in the account. Oh, you got a notice for a wage garment for this. And I'm sitting here on the phone calling up, can I make a payment arrangement? Can we do something here? Because you're taking all my money, and I live in California, one of the most expensive places in this goddamn galaxy. If you take all my money, I'll be out there on the streets under the bridge, down there with hot chili peppers under the Cherry Bridge down there. Girl, you better tell your attorneys to make a payment arrangement. I shouldn't be laughing at this, but it's comical. Facelifts now. This is the kind of... But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section down below. Excuse me, I said it again. The conversation section down below. We changed it, remember? And as always, I have more stories to bring to you, so I'm going to get back at it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, lambs.